What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Dent Digest Live Show. What up, Manny?
Yo, what's up, Ryan? What's up?
Why'd you take the shades off? Why'd you take the shades off?
Oh, I just didn't want to be rude. You know, I did learn that when you talk to people, you look at them straight in the eye, take your glasses off. I'm just tired, man. This heat, it's really, I was just like trying to fall asleep here for a second, take a few minute nap. It's been
How
hot.
hot was it today?
I think it was 90s for sure. 90s. Yeah, it just, you know, and it gets really like humid in here because I don't have no insulation. It's just like, man, it's just, and the thing is that you're working, you don't feel it. You just think you're working hard, you know, like, yeah, I'm sweating, I'm putting in work today.
Mm-hmm.
But then you stop working, it's just like, man, it's still hot. And then, you know, after a few hours of that, you're just like, you start feeling it like, oh, man, I want to go to sleep already.
Yeah, I know. And it's still early there for you. I mean, it's 9:03 here, so.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. I just want to say what's up to everyone, the family, man, PDR, Matt, Jeff.
So we're going to start this thing off right.
Christopher Allen.
I am so glad to be back. I took last week off, went to the beach, kind of hung out with the family, and it was good. Yeah. It was a good, I needed a recharge.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like kind of like you go to MTE and you come back and you are ready to rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just mentally, you're ready to go. And I needed it. There's a lot of moving parts here at RPS right now, and
yeah, man,
a lot of big things coming. I'm excited. So I was like, I need a break. So
yeah.
You know,
was it long enough or?
No, come on now. You know, the worst part is I got back. You know, we went away. I got back, and I'm the only one in town. Everybody else is out of town. So,
but Ryan, I didn't even see a tan on you or anything, bro. What beach you go to? Did you get a tan at least?
I hide under. I'm an Irish dude, man. Do you see the brim of that hat? That's what I'm going to look like if I sit in the sun too long. Thank God for Dent umbrellas.
Oh,
by Get a Grip and the Mobile Tech Shade.
So wait, so you were the weird dude with the umbrella at the beach?
Oh, see, we got smart over the years, right? So you walk out on the beach here, and there's like this little like box, and there's like the girl sitting out there, and you can rent chairs and umbrellas. So they go and set your umbrella up every day right where you want it, and you just walk out there. You don't have to carry anything. That's me. I'm the convenience guy.
Dude, that's cool. I got a question for you. What was the highlight of your vacation?
Man, that's a tough one. You know what it really was?
What's that?
I'm at peace when I'm at the beach. I grew up there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I literally sat, and I'm not a reader. I got that book from my friend Ted Giovanni. So I'm really digging into that. I sat on the balcony, just looked at the beach and took in the salt air and just kind of, it just relaxed, man. Really, I'll be honest with you. My wife picked really good restaurants to eat at. Like everywhere we went, it was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Because we really haven't eaten out, and we haven't been to the beach. So there were some new restaurants, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah. So nice. I guess the food and family time, man, just to kind of chill out, you know?
There you go. Did your little one bust out any jokes at the beach or?
So I got one for tonight. She's been ready to rock. So our joke of the night is, Manny, what sound does a nut make when it sneezes? So the question is, what sound does a nut make when it sneezes?
Pop.
Cashew. What? What do you know about the cashew? That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I got home and I said, you need to get a joke together. She's like, oh my gosh. Okay. She's really into this. She's got a joke book. She got a joke book, so she's ready.
Right? That's awesome, man. We got to bring her on.
We got a giveaway tonight.
All right.
Going to be giving away some glue.
Damn. That's a giveaway.
Thanks to Anson.
Wow.
Anson PDR. Right. Thank you for the glue. And it's perfect timing for tonight because we're talking about some sacred tabs over here. I don't know. Are they good? Are they bad? I don't know. We're going to have some real conversations about them. I know my take on them, but people can say I'm biased because I am friends with Mr. Vidine, but I'm no bullshit, and I'm going to tell you what I really think about it. So anyway,
I did post it in my Instagram to see if anyone had any comments or questions about it, and so far nothing. So looks like
that's good.
Loves them. Yeah. Shout out to Matt, man. Matt in the house.
Matt's killing it. Matt's got some big news coming too. I'm excited for him. So, you know, I can't spill the beans. I'm not going to take that through him. So, but anyway, you've been busy?
Oh yeah. You know, and it's crazy because I've been taking Mondays off. So by the time Tuesday comes in, I already have things rolling, and it's just like, and with this heat, it's just like it's been nonstop. I feel that because Monday's cut off, everything's being squeezed into 5 days, and I just feel, you know, being more busy than ever. You know. But in a way, it's great though, because, you know, I get those 2 days off and I just get to come in here and grind, you know?
Yeah.
And the nice part too is that when you do have a lot of workload and you have a shop, you can work late, you know? So
True.
Sometimes, you know, working late, it's nice and cool, and, you know, the phone's not ringing off the hook. So
that's how I feel. I'm the same way.
It's been busy, but in a way, it's great when you have a shop, because you could just kind of, you know, you can play around with your time and the workload. But yeah, no, thank God we've been good. How about you, Ryan? You've been busy?
We actually, it slowed down last week a little bit. A lot of my shops are really, really slow, which the body shops still haven't recovered, you know. But bro, this week, let me tell you, we're just roofing it again. We are just smashing these roofs again. It's just crazy.
I saw you working on the roof.
I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to complain. I love roofs. That's easy it is. Anybody want to challenge me at MTE to do a roof, I will challenge you.
Hey, by the way, if you have not signed up for the dent trials, if you are going to go with the dent trials, if you think you got what it takes, you guys better sign up, because there is a lot of time available right now where you can pick your slot. And as the day gets closer, you won't have that opportunity to pick your time slot, you know? So if you are planning to sign up for the dent trials, guys, don't wait any longer. Just please do it. And if you have not bought your ticket, go get your ticket.
We're going to get into that a little more, but I got a couple things. Shane just said, don't let Adam Jones win the glue. So my buddy Adam Jones wins every single giveaway I've ever seen. I mean, he won a Carbon Tech hoods. Everything he goes in, he wins, right? But I have to say one thing. He had a death in his family today. His pet at home passed away. So I'm sorry, Adam. We're thinking about you, buddy. It's always hard when a pet's with you for 20-some years. So sorry about your loss, buddy. I know it's tough.
Sorry to hear that.
But now, MTE, I don't know, man. Alex is putting in the work, man.
You know, Alex, I could already see it. At the end of the day, he's like, "Oh no, I forgot my tool. I can't enter the competition." Like, "Oh no."
I don't know. I mean, you figure this. You figure this, right? You got to figure this. I don't know. I just saw he bought those 2 MB1 mod rails. It's going to make him faster to getting his tools and getting them out. So he's.
I will tell you that cart did look sick though.
He stepped it up with the TDN cart. So,
yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. You got some tough competition, brother.
It's going to be good and it's going to be fun, man. And that's why, you know, I encourage a lot of people. It's like, oh no, it's like I'd rather get paid to push some dents, but you know what? It's fun, you know.
It's not fun for me.
And you know, I'll tell you, the good thing is in our industry is just like there's no one that holds like a big ego in them. You know, just like we're all good. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as like, oh, I am the best. You know.
I don't know. You got a plaque on your wall over there.
No, and what I'm trying to say is just like,
and this was Vegas, right? You won in Vegas last year, or year before.
Already. Hey, for 2 years, baby.
2 years. Listen to this. Oh my god.
No, but listen, win or lose, if you think you got what it takes, if you don't, just go for it. You know what I mean? The way I see it is just like working with trying to fix a dent in front of that client that just loves her car. You know, it's.
Bro, I had one today, or not today, this week. It was a Ford Mach-E, right? The new weird Mustang hybrid truck thing. They were the most, he has to be like a nuclear engineer that builds the space shuttle or something crazy, because he was worried about the long-term effect of my tool on the backside of the door and how many times the tool touched the door. And he gets there and he's like touching the belt molding, like feeling the belt molding to make sure the belt molding gap was exactly the same. They were the nicest people, but oh my gosh, I had to be there to deliver the car, and he wanted every detail of how I fixed it with the window guard and the wedge and what tool I used. Was it sharp? Was it not sharp? And I was like,
wow.
Oh my gosh. But you know what? They were fantastic customers. And
I got to say though, Ryan, when you share those people, like tell them exactly which tool you
100%.
used and how you did it, they love that stuff.
Yep. And I literally showed them, you know, I ended up showing him exactly what tools we used. And he was worried. And I understand. I mean, he's got a brand new car. He drove 7.5 hours to pick it up, and it was dented. And everybody knows how hard cars are to get right now. So, you know, he was worried about long term on a car that's expensive, and everybody wants it, and I get it. But he was very intrigued too on just how it worked. If I bugged the glue in the door, if I cut the glue, what would happen, long-term effect on that. And he's very methodical, but most guys that are engineers, when we're fixing their dent, they get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but they were.
How'd you like that metal, by the way?
It wasn't too bad. It actually, I'll tell you, that dent, if I look at all the dents I fixed all year, that was probably the best 100% dent that I've fixed this year.
Really?
Like it just came out. One of those dents that just came out flawless. Like you could stand across the road and look, and you never saw anything.
Yeah.
So
that's cool, man.
But
yeah,
but MTE
in the house.
I'm excited for MTE. I hope you guys are going, and a lot of guys are like, I don't know, bro. Let me tell you this. I'm flying to Vegas 5 hours with a KN95 mask on. It's going to be a long ride, believe me. But let me tell you, the beer's cold on the other side. And I remember seeing you last year, the first day. You're just sitting at the bar, drinking yourself a Bud Light. I'm like, what's up, Manny? I'm like, what's up, Ryan? So we're going to have to do that again.
Oh, yeah.
You know, by that time, Biden already had about 37 in him, so he was rocking and rolling.
That guy just wakes up and like, dude.
Hey, that dude, he knows how to party.
You know, it's going to be a fun, great event, you know. So if you guys are still thinking about it, if you're not sure, just stop it. Just buy your ticket and go, you know.
It's going to be a different year.
It is.
But I think it's going to be a lot of fun because we haven't seen each other.
Yeah.
You know, Vadim was in town, a couple months ago, but we still haven't seen all my boys in here, you know.
Wow. And and that's the thing. We're humans, right? Like we're meant to connect with one another live, you know, not through, we have the opportunity with the internet and our technology, but we are meant to have person-to-person conversations, and you know what I mean? And
hey, the Tiger King says, "What's up, Manny?"
What's up, Mr. Alex?
And this is going to be eventful. We're gonna have to
That's
play
the
this
thing.
one up.
You know, Alex, he does all right. You know, like that date he did not too long ago. He's all right, but we need more competition.
True that. I'm going to sit there with Mr. John Vidine and cheer both you guys on and just have a beer in my hand and just.
You know, but I'll tell you, one of the coolest things is just watching another dent guy push out a dent. Like, I don't know. There's just.
Can I tell you something? I've never watched anybody.
Really? Oh, man. Because you're always just there. You start. That's the thing that happens. For me. You're watching someone take out a dent in the dent trials, and then before you know it, you got 3 different dent guys around you, and before you know it, you start conversating, and then you just turn around and you're talking about something else completely different.
My headphones are on backwards.
No, I was just saying that, like,
right. It is MTE for me is overwhelming because it's like this. You don't get to spend really quality time with anyone.
Yeah.
But it still is nice, certainly after hours. Like after hours when you're hanging out at the bar and just really catching up, just networking. And it's look at Josh. You need to live stream them handling the repairs. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah,
we may have to do that. We may have to do that. Are you going to use a dent reaper to fix a dent?
Yeah, depends what kind of car we get. Because
I bet they're going to be Nissans, and you guys got to tear those cars up. Maybe a Subaru. I think this year should be Subarus.
No, please don't even bring that up. No, but that's the other great thing too, is that you sometimes you just don't know what kind of cars they're going to have, and that is the true game of a PDR guy. That every job you go and tackle is just like, all right, here we go.
So I'm going to put out how you're going to win this stack of glue here.
Man,
you need to share this show as it's live. You need to share it while it's during the show, and I'm randomly going to pick one of you guys. Share it.
Let's make it a little bit more difficult. How about if you also share the MTE Vegas?
Yes, we could do that. Let's do that
to help support that. So you have to share the the MTE Vegas, and then share this post.
You got to share it. Facebook, do it. You got to share it. It's the way we're going to do it today. But we need to get going because we've got some really good educational information coming in by Mr. John Bideen. So,
okay.
Let's get this guy on.
Hey, since when have I been educational? What are we talking about here?
I will say that I think you are going to be the guy that everyone's going to want to hang out with. Because everyone knows that once John starts taking a few sips, ideas just start to flow.
Shit, I remember Vegas last year. We were all sitting at the table talking about TV advertisements for the Super Bowl. It was getting real.
Hey, good ideas happen when the booze flows. That doesn't mean they're executable. They're just good. Yeah.
So how you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good.
I miss you, man. I miss you.
Ah, man, I missed you.
I need me a little Reaper hug. This year, we're hugging. Man, we're all hugging, so I don't care. We're not shaking hands. We're hugging. We're going to hug it out this year. I don't care. I may even wear a shirt that says, just hug.
Just hug.
Wow.
No
that's how we're doing it.
No fist bumps, no masks, just hugs. I mean, it's going to be all love in Vegas, and I am so excited. I have a countdown app on my phone. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now how long it is until I leave for Vegas.
That is so dope. I like that.
54 days, 10 hours, 39 minutes, and 11 seconds. I'm on my way. Let's go.
That's going to go by fast. Shout out to Benny in the house.
Benny's in the house. What up, Benny? Josh Dragos.
So, Mr. Reaper, we talked about these a couple weeks ago when you brought them on the show, but
what do you got there?
Reaper tabs. New Reaper tabs.
Oh yeah, I heard about those.
So I said my piece about them when we first brought them on because I tested the clear ones for you for a little while. Let's start
the prototypes.
Let's start originally how you came up with this idea, and then we're going to get into, do they suck or are they great?
Well, that's everything's subjective in that range. And everybody's going to have their own opinion. But, yeah, I mean, I was, like most guys, I got a little tackle box. I have several little tackle boxes full of different tabs. And I was just pulling on a rail one day. And, honestly, I think I might have had a Atlas tab. Those Atlas tabs have a hex head on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah. But no tab.
Did you copy that?
Yeah. It's Atlas plagiarism, I think is what we're going to call it. Sorry to the fine folks at Atlas.
All right.
Anyway, but yeah,
Man,
there
this show is going raw today. Aren't we? You're going hardcore.
I'm on my second whiskey, so you want truth? The serum is flowing.
It's the Dent Digest, baby. Come on now.
No, but I just, I was switching back and forth. I had round tabs, I had square tabs, everything, and I just thought, man, if this was hex, it would be kind of like more universal. It fits in a circle. You can get it to the edge. You can whatever. And, I've just through, I don't know how many reps of glue pulling and thinking about it and wondering what would work and what wouldn't. I've had this idea for this little step on the edge to, increase the force to the center or give more flex at the edge. So when you're yanking up, everything goes to the middle. And that was my thinking. And, when I called Kiko and found out how much it cost,
and I'm going to tell you a funny story.
I thought about it a little bit harder.
So I'm talking to Vadim one day. We talk periodically, and he's like, "Man, I'm at the bank." He's got more FaceTime. I FaceTime a lot of these guys because it just feels more personal to me. We talk to these customers all day long. We're like, okay, yeah, and then I feel more personal. So Vadim's on the phone, and he's like, hold on. He's like, I'm at the bank. He's all kind of flustered, and he's like, I need a cashier's check for blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and you're like, oh my God, you didn't hear that, did you? And I was like, no, I didn't hear it. But it was a substantial amount of money to get the mold made for this process. So let me tell you, it's going to take John a long time to get close to making anything on these. So anyway, get back to your story.
This is true. And let it be known also, I'm sharing in the cost with Kiko. So we're in this together, but yeah, so after knowing that, and I thought about it a little bit harder, and we went over all of our options, and sometimes you gotta pull the trigger and say, let's see what happens. So yeah. And this is the final product, the production product, and myself personally, I've been having really good luck with them. They've been pulling really good for me. I've had a lot of testers say they've been pulling really good for them. But let's not ignore it, because some people are complaining that they're breaking and or stretching. So there's that concern, and I put a lot of time and energy into this and money, but I want it to be the best that it can be. And I've already talked to Chris about what options we have. Chris White at Kiko, I should verify or whatever.
How often are they breaking though? Because every tab breaks.
So I'm going to tell you, I had his tester stuff. I have not used the new purple ones, but I had John on the phone, and I was glue pulling these on a rail of a car. Okay, I did one rail straight with these. I was trying to break these tabs. Okay, I was using the Kiwi slide hammer on a rail with this tab, right? Trying to break them. I'm trying to break them. And the only thing I did have, which makes complete sense, one of the tabs did take a little bit of the lower step off of it, this very lower edge, just a tiny bit. Didn't break it, but the shear just a little bit. There's still a little bit there. But that was it. And I did that whole hail car, never pushed a dent. We did the roof because they didn't want to drop the headliner, both rails and the quarter, all with his tabs. And I'll be honest with you, I have not used my dead center since I got the other ones. I've straight used these, and I called you because I was in absolutely awe, and I'm like, bro, I reached out to Chris White and I was like, dude, you're in trouble. He's like, why is that? And I said, because this tab, something about this tab I called Chad, I called Boyette, and I said, something about this tab is different. And he's like, what do you mean? And what I really think it is, I feel like it's more accurate than the dead center. And it kind of makes sense. You know, I sit here with my smart ass wife and I, you know, go over things. And I'm like, what do you think about this tab? If you had this tab and a round tab, what was your thoughts? And I really think it's because the glue has more edge. Okay. You know, a round tab is smooth. You take a smooth surface or you take a rugged surface. What's going to hold the glue better? The rugged surface, right? The glue seems to wrap around and hold this ledge. And that ledge flexes. And when that ledge is flexing, look at this little bird going on. When it's flexing, it's pulling the center.
Shout out to Mo in the house, by the way.
So something about these, they may break. I don't even care. I'm going to tell you right now, because this bag right here is $35. Are you right? $35?
Yeah.
35 bucks.
35.
Bro, what do you get paid to fix 3 dents in a rail?
Depends on the insurance company, but more than 35.
But I mean, Ryan, every tap breaks.
Yes.
I mean, no matter who makes them, you know, and you know, even the weather makes a difference. You know, I've been in I've had times with the debt centers that it's nice and cold and it just pulls nice and, you know, strong. And then you have those hot days where you're trying to pull hard and that center, you know, just keeps stretching. You're like, oh, but then you also look at the, you know, the environment conditions, just like, dude, it's really hot. Of course it's going to stretch out.
Yeah. And I saw a post and I saw some guy posting that he was stretching the shafts of the tabs. I don't remember who it was. And I reached out to Vidine and I said, this is my personal take on this. Okay. And I'm trying to be as real and politically correct as I can. And the tabs were like bent over. You know, the head of it was bent over. And I reached out to John and I said, bro, if you're bending the head of this tab like that, you're doing something wrong. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if it's this tab, a dead center tab, something you're doing when you're pulling that thing or with a mini lifter, you're doing something wrong. Because I used a damn Kiwi slide hammer on every one of these and never did anything.
That's impressive. I didn't know you were using the
Kiwi. I mean, that's what that big pang.
I would recommend either the
1 pounder,
the ultralight from A1, or the little new Kiko one, the little blue one.
1 pounder,
which I lost.
Now I have a question. Is there a glue, John, that you would kind of say, hey, I recommend you use it with this glue?
Now, glue is more dependent on the weather conditions than anything. True. Like, I mean, I use, you know, like Burl Green. I love is usually my go-to glue, but Tab Weld works great here. And then, you know, when I was in Texas, I found myself using more Hog Glue and Orange Fire. And I've been using
no pink. Nobody uses pink. Those guys that use pink can't fix dents.
You saw how I was pulling on that 250 aluminum door with that pink glue. Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, glue's all weather dependent, and I've been learning a lot more about glue lately. I'll just say that. But the other thing I would say is I've been using a lot of the what do they call that stuff? The Jiu Jitsu Glue, because it's alcohol free. Because I couldn't find any freaking alcohol. I finally found some alcohol, 91% isopropyl at Walgreens yesterday, and that's a great sign. So,
now,
Cliff said he's using the 2.5 pound slide hammer from A1. He says that they're working really good with that.
Now, have you guys seen Jeremy Smith's new glue, the collision glue that he came out with?
I've seen some videos on it, and I actually talked to him, and was going to send me some, and I'm hoping to get it here. I'm actually going to be hitting the Hail Trail for a couple of weeks after the the holiday weekend here, and I'm hoping to. That way, I can get personally a lot more reps with the new tabs, and obviously, I'm using them in every scenario I can, and trying to figure out all of the different scenarios and see what's going on and if and why. If there is durability issues, I want to feel them firsthand, and I'll be getting damn good reps in the next few weeks. So that'll be good for R&D for me.
I'll be curious. Sorry, I'll be curious to find out like what glue it's working the best with that. I know that every glue works, but I just find that there's some tabs that work better with certain glue. So I'm curious to know, like,
yeah. Well,
do you really think that
there definitely is a relationship to the way the glue is formulated and the type of plastic that the tab is made out of that will affect the pull. So some plastics stick better to certain types of glue, and vice versa. So
do you guys do maintenance on your tabs?
I don't do much. Like,
do you heat them with a torch?
If I'm having a rough day and I'm like, why isn't this working? I might flash it. I might spray it with some alcohol.
Get that shine back is what you got to do.
Yeah.
And I've been using Jake's tabs too. They're impressing me too. It's different. You can tell when you pull that tab, it's a little different material. But these right now, I haven't used my dead centers, so I don't know, dude. I put the header as are these hype. I think you did a fantastic job, and we're friends, and I say this all the time, but you seem to really. I think your thing is you're so passionate about the industry, and you care. I don't know. I think they work really well, dude.
Yeah, and like I say, I'm obviously biased, and I obviously have a lot more to gain than anybody, by saying they're the greatest. But I've been having really good luck with them, and they've been working really good for me. And I am so excited to get on the Hail Trail. And if I'm splitting cars with anybody, I call Rails. So just know that for all you folks that'll be down there.
So you came up with this idea and just shot it out and said, let's try this. We don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. Or did you modify a tab that you had to?
No, I didn't modify anything. Didn't do any of that. I had this idea. And when I talked to Chris, he's formally trained as an engineer, and he knows plastics, as good or better than anybody that I know. So, when I talked to him and we went over some of the design aspects, and I had, whatever pathetic drawings and prints that I had, he said, I think that this idea has merit, and I think we should pursue it. So, and we went in together. So he was, just as much a part of, the R&D and the investment part of the mold as I was. And, so that was reassuring to me, obviously, that he was willing to jump in the deep end with me and see if it will work. And, those guys, Kiko was the first person to ever carry a dent reaper tool. And, they explore a lot of different options within the PDR industry, and they're always trying to stay ahead of the curve. And, so for them to partner up with me on this was huge for me. And, that gave me more confidence, and, writing that check while still a little uncomfortable, was a little bit easier when they were in with me. So
Nice.
Now, any reason you picked purple?
Look at this background. Purple.
Well, yeah, I can make it any color I want, Manny. But today's purple seemed
Purple.
right.
I like it.
Well, I'm from Minnesota, so we got the Minnesota Vikings. They're purple. We got Prince and Purple Rain. We got all that purple. But really, what happened was when I first made this decision to make the tabs, I really thought they were going to be red, and it takes a little bit longer than you might think to get a mold put together and get everything going. And once you get to time for production, then there's other red tabs on the market, and you're like, well, dang it, we gotta switch it up here, because I know for me, you look in your little tackle box or whatever you guys use and try to figure out which tab you're gonna grab, and I just wanted to be easy, so
yeah, you'll go by colors,
yeah. So I couldn't think of another purple tab other than the old Worth oval, which I used today, by the way.
Come on, dude.
I used that freaking tab today. I love that tab.
I can't
big smash in front of the wheel on a Silverado, and 17 body lines come together there. It's all wonky. You got the arch and everything comes together, and I needed a big pull on a weird area, and that thing flexes in the middle, and it does the job. It was perfect for that scenario, and everything is scenario based in our business.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I can't fix a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with that Worth tab.
Oh, come on now.
You
need a knife for your peanut butter and a spoon for your jelly. Are you guys use a spoon for your jelly when you make a peanut butter sandwich, or
you know what? Let me think.
Knife.
Are you
I use a knife, dude.
Knife.
I'm a knifer. Where I'm from, Baltimore, of course I'm using a knife.
Guys, you're doing it wrong. You got to stir the jelly first, scoop it up, slap it on there, and then use the backside of the spoon to spread the jelly. Then you don't get cross-contamination and have weird colors in your jelly or your peanut butter. Because everybody's using the same knife, and then you got a weird jelly jar.
John, I'm putting you down right now.
Tech tip of the day.
Have to make me and Manny a Minnesota peanut butter and jelly sandwich in Vegas. We're doing it. I'm marking it right now. Everybody in here.
Oh, I like 1 o'clock in the morning. This is.
Dude, we should get like a Costco jug of peanut butter and jelly and like 74,000 loaves of bread, and just
let's do it.
Make peanut butter and jelly for everybody.
Sponsored by the Dent Digest.
Bam.
There you go.
If we could get some sort of
I'm not getting a brander.
Toast the bread with Dent Digest on it.
As long as you make it with your Minnesota spoon, we're gonna be good. That did not sound right.
And then Super Bowl commercial. Boom. See, this is how we get to these.
You know it, baby.
So the tabs, obviously you're biased, and you sent some testers out. Explain the hexagonal shaft. Man, this show is going.
I just wanted that. I wanted that hex shape to run all the way through. When you think of round versus hex, when you fix a body line, dent, the body line is stronger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you bend that, you're creating rigidity. So my idea was to create more rigidity in the shaft. And honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm not a physicist over here. I don't have
You should have been an engineer.
Whatever, perhaps. I don't think I would last in that industry for more than 3 hours max. They would figure me out pretty quick. But yeah, I just figured, rigid sides create rigid. What are the sizes? Boyette, they are 8, 10, 12, and 14. And that is measured point to point on the hexagon. So when you're thinking about, diameter of a circle, obviously it's pretty obvious which way you're measuring it. But if you hold a 14 hex tab to a 13, it's really hard to illustrate here.
No, you're doing great.
But the flats are less and the point is more. So it's a 14 hex tab is very similar to a 13 dead center.
You done messed up everybody right now.
Everybody's it's like, what?
Yeah, well, you
can't even pay our taxes, and you're changing 13 to 14, but it's the same size. I mean, geez.
So yeah, when we're measuring these, we're measuring point to point on the hexagon. Yeah. So, you got to pick a spot to measure from. Otherwise,
we got the Australian in here. What's up, Aaron? I haven't heard from you, and congrats on Aaron got a shop over there in Australia. So I hope it seems like he's growing and doing some new tint and some other stuff over there. So I'm excited to see that. Congrats, Aaron. Awesome.
Enjoy your Vegemite.
Oh, let me tell you, Aaron, are you coming to Vegas? He's probably
you leave the Vegemite at home if you come.
No
to Vegas.
Vegemite this year.
And we'll have a Foster's though.
If you've never had Vegemite, you don't have to.
Skip it for sure.
We're gonna fill that in with a PB&J Reaper style in Vegas at the bar.
With a spoon. You gotta have a spoon for the jelly.
I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't do it. Wednesday night at the bar.
Wednesday night.
Oh, Wednesday night, huh?
Oh, okay. Man. I'll be there.
Okay.
You coming, Manny? I know you got to practice because I don't know, man. The dent hunter. Gotta get in there and practice,
man.
How do you prepare for this kind of pressure? Like, do you know what size Depends you wear? Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna pee your pants. I've seen the dent hunters posts, and like you might want to get fixed with a catheter or something, because I would piss myself. I don't think I can handle the pressure.
Gotta wear some adult diapers. Nah, man, it's all good. Just comes in naturally,
Yeah. So,
and I want to say this again. We've got officially only 2 people in the show that have shared to get this glue. And there'll be some more swag in that bag and that box.
I gotta tell you, that's a lot of glue right there.
There's some good odds there.
And
some good odds there.
What
kind of glue's all in there?
Wow, so that's easy, like $100.
We got some Anson tequila, regular. Which one is this? This is the standard tequila. It's like a greenish. I can't even put it in the
turquoise.
Camera. We got the hot, which I've been using too with my green. I really like this glue. It works really well when the car is super hot. Got tequila cold, but whoever wins, if they don't get cold weather, we'll swap it out with something else.
Send it to me.
I've been mixing glue tracks and green together.
Why is there so much magic when you mix 2 glues together?
Yeah, I've been hearing a few people do that. Who was it? Go ahead.
Whenever one stick runs out, and say I'm running green, and then I just grab whatever's closest and say it's tab weld, and when it comes out and it's that mixture, there's for some reason seems to be like a magic moment there. Like it just something happens and it hooks up so much better. And I'm trying to figure that out. The other thing I'm trying to figure out, have you guys had the lucky tab phenomenon where for whatever reason, one of your tabs out of your package just seems to work better than the rest? Have you ever had that happen to you?
No, I have no luck. So no, I didn't get the magical tab.
You don't have a lucky tab. Okay, well.
I do.
You do? You have lucky tab?
Yeah. And I can't find it. And it's driving me crazy.
That's because it's in Baltimore.
Maybe. You know which one it is? It's that oval, that yellow oval one. It's like not the smallest one, but it's just like the second to the smallest, I think.
Was it the gangrene one or but I'm talking about it can be I could have whatever, six tabs, all the same size, same shape, whatever. 10 is the way we buy them. 10 tabs, all the same size and shape. And for whatever reason, one of them will like just stand out and be better than the rest. And it'll last forever. Like it'll sit on my cart forever. And then eventually just becomes named the lucky tab. But I don't know. Maybe, I've heard other guys.
Good.
Well, I've heard other guys say, this is my lucky tab. This is the one, whatever. And I'm wondering if there is a way to continue to create a lucky tab. So,
it may cost you some money though.
Well, there's some processes and things of that nature. I've talked with Chris White at Kiko at length about this, and we're gonna do some weird little science experiments, and I'm looking to increase the durability and figure out different things that we can do that might do that. So
are you considering going bigger size? Yeah.
If I close my eyes and envision an entire tab line,
they're out there.
Yeah, it's massive.
See,
it would cover my driveway, but we have to one at a time. Just molds are really expensive, and so we're gonna see how everything evolves, and it's kind of a step-by-step process, and to make things as good as we can make them, and hope that we just keep getting better along the way as well. So
So will these tabs give the Tiger King an edge on Manny?
Yeah, should we? You know what? Tiger King, hit me up. I'm gonna get you some tabs. I'm gonna get you some tabs, and
Tiger King.
I'm gonna block Manny from my website.
Tiger King.
So Aaron's saying they're not allowed in the country because we have too much Corona. He'll send John some Vegemite.
Come on, Aaron. There's got to be some sort of way around that. Get on an inner tube.
They're getting ready to get locked back down again over there. So
in Aussie land?
Yeah, I saw there was Dents Down Under or whatever. He's closed, locked down. So
I saw that.
That's not good. I don't want to hear that.
So I'm excited, really, really excited for MT. I really am. Certainly, I'm even more excited. I'm getting a Reaper PB&J.
Man, everybody got to buy their tickets. I'm serious. Everyone go and buy your tickets. And if you think you got what it takes for the dent trials, sign up. And then the nice thing about registering for your dent trials is that you could pick whatever slot time you prefer. So if you're like a early morning guy, then sign up for the early times. If you're
the good thing
guy,
is, Manny, you don't get to pick your time, so it doesn't matter. I get to pick your time.
Oh snap! Did you? Yeah,
Mr. Kevin Bird, we're setting this thing up so it's on the front street. So we're gonna make sure everybody sees this thing.
Oh
and guess who you're hanging out with before you get to your time slot, Manny?
Not you.
We're gonna have some fun.
Not you. I'm saying
you ain't gonna be able to. You'll be like, I got 2 dents.
I'm not gonna hang out with John until I'm done with my dent trial. You go ahead and I'll bring Alex to your room. He can hang out with you.
Are you gonna wear a costume?
Yeah, I'm letting my hair grow. What do you mean?
No, like a real costume.
Yeah, you need to do better. It's not gonna cut it, Manny.
I haven't gone that far yet. You know, I just wanted to go with my uniform, man.
So I'm gonna put this out there. If I get you a costume, will you wear it?
Whoa.
And it doesn't even have to be a costume. It could be a shirt. It could be whatever.
Okay, I'm down.
All right.
I'm down.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't say I'm Alex girl or something.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
You know what? You just gave me a great idea. It's probably a terrible idea. I'm probably going to lose a ton of money on this. Anybody that wears a Reaper costume, $200 free at dentreaper.com. If you win, how high should I go for a winner?
You get
if you're wearing a Reaper,
you're
wearing a Reaper costume and you win, how high should I go?
Man, you have
$1,000.
$1,000 at dentreaper.com. Done.
You got tabs for life.
That's a pretty good endorsement.
All right.
Boom.
Man, now I got to go hunt myself for a costume. Seriously.
Boom. So, yeah, a mask on Amazon, a Reaper mask, and just wear a hoodie. You'll be good.
All right. I like it.
Now, the bad part is, the Tiger King's got to dress up like the Tiger King. So
yeah.
He can't come as the Alex. He's got to come as the Tiger King.
No, she definitely has to go as the Tiger King.
Look at him, Manny going hardcore today.
Just a one small tweak makes a big difference.
So we're wearing Reaper costume. We're having PB&Js from Minnesota with a spoon, and Manny's going to win it with a Reaper tab.
Yeah.
Or maybe Alex will win it with the Reaper tab. I don't know.
Ooh.
What do they get if they win it with the Reaper tab?
Ooh.
What do they get if they win it with the Reaper tab? I'll tell you what. I have a
lot
new
of pressure now, guys.
I have a new tool coming out. If they win that, they will win the full set of that tool.
I can't even keep my mouth straight. I can't even. I know exactly. All right, I'm not going there. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut today.
I didn't hear what Manny said. I think I missed it.
Wait, Alex says he's bringing the real Tiger King. He says
he's got an ankle bracelet, but it's all good.
Hey,
got to make that COVID money back.
It will be fun, man. All I gotta say is just like, guys, MTE Vegas is gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great show. Tools, hang out.
I think the best thing, and the tools are great. The tools are great. The competition's great. It's all about the hugs, dude.
Oh yeah. No, dude, it is totally the hang. It's totally the hang. Like,
it's also the knowledge though you pick up, man.
Oh yeah. Well,
you definitely pick up knowledge like left.
All right,
and right.
so let's go to our tech tip for the day, right? Do you remember what I said? We talked earlier today, and I was like, dude, I got this great tech tip because I'm so smart. And I'm like, here's what happened. I had this edge smash on an Equinox today, and I got my pliers out, and I started working it. I had an R4 on there, and I was like, hold on a second here. Here's what's going to happen. My tip's going to bust through this R4, and it's going to fuck up the inside of this door panel. So I went and I grabbed my Glexo Magic and I put a layer on top of the R4 just for extra protection. and I worked it as far as I could. It was almost done. Didn't break through. But then I had a tiny little pit there. So then I grabbed my VIP knockdown tip. And I put that in my pliers, and I put the Glexo Magic on it. And I fixed that tiny little pit right on the edge of the door through the double panel. And when I got done, the pit was out, and the inside of the door was flawless. And so I'm telling, Ryan called me like whatever this afternoon. Hey, you ready for the show today? Everything gonna be good, yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, I got this great tech tip. You'll never believe what I did. And he's like, yeah. Don't you? We talked about. I told you about this like 2 weeks ago. We were on the phone, and I'm like, I honestly don't remember you telling me that. Somehow it ended up in my brain in a way that I was like,
we did. Like, we talked about it for like, it was my whole ride home. So it was like almost 40 minutes. And I'm like, bro, you remember that conversation? Like, I put it on a VIP knockdown tip, and he's like, nah, bro, no. But hey,
I don't remember. I remember we talked. We okay. Here's the thing. I was driving, you were driving, and
it wasn't important to you at that time.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
You're like, yeah, okay, my tabs are amazing.
Yeah, he was just thinking about the tabs. That's it. That's all he was thinking about, tabs.
So we got 3 shares. I mean, these guys are making it tough tonight.
Woo,
3
good
shares
odds.
out of the.
We got really good odds.
37 people in here. We got 3 shares. Come on, guys. Come on. Free
glue.
glue.
You know what I was thinking? That it would be a great game for one of the vendors to have at MTE. I don't know if you guys seen it, that game where there's like a piece of wood and then there's like some nails, and you just like one hammer, you flip it, and then you just pound it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was going to be like a sick game because that goes on with some of us PDR guys, like our blending or like our tapping, that hammering style. It's big for us too, I don't know about Alex.
Yeah, you see that at like Lumberjack Days and State Fair, and there's actually a bar up in central Minnesota, Zorba's, has that all the time. So I somebody bring a big ass log.
Yeah, and if not, take it to someone's room where the after party is going to be at or something.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was a cool game to have somewhere along MTE show.
I don't know how many new tools are going to be out at MTE, so we're going to have to see.
You know what? I like the lineup and the educational classes too. I mean, I know that a lot of us have attended them, but same thing. There's always something to pick out of those classes,
I'm on a mission this year.
What's that?
What's your mission?
I'm always running around looking at all the cool dent tools and buying dent tools, right?
I thought you were going to say how many hugs I could get.
That too. I'm going to wear the let's just hug it out.
I'm on a mission. I need 100 hugs.
To make up for last year. That. The wife will just love that right after a pandemic. How many hugs you get? 153.
She's probably at home right now like, oh, what is this guy talking about?
She is. I'm going to go upstairs. She'd be like, I could see her face right now.
Hey, what? Can we address something here?
What's that?
Because
what?
Right now, who doesn't love a hug? You don't like hugs. There's something wrong with it. Well, you know what? It depends on who it's from. And I won't be upset if nobody wants a hug from me. Anyway.
Because you get a kiss. Kiss on the cheek.
A free bonus. A free bonus. No, I wanted to address Ryan's new backdrop because I haven't seen this backdrop on the show before.
Well, can I be honest with you? My usual backstop, I've got a lot going on with RPS right now. And there's so much stuff up on this backdrop that I usually use. I was like, I'm not like moving. So, but
all right. So you don't want to talk about it.
Looks good, Ryan.
It is a new backdrop. It is a new backdrop.
It's a beautiful thing.
I treated myself to a little gift that
Look
I've
at
been waiting
you.
like 5 years for. So, but it was the right time, right place. It just happened.
Boom. You deserve
So.
every bit of it.
But anyway, let's get off of me. I'm just a dent guy.
Ooh, Don coming in the house. What's up, Don?
Johnny.
So
that guy.
the
Come over, Don. I got plenty of whiskey.
What I'm excited about, MT, and a lot of these new guys, I don't know if they don't know the networking there. It's priceless.
Absolutely.
And what I was trying to say with the mission that I'm on, as I keep saying, there's a lot going on with RPS.
200 hugs.
This year, I'm on a mission to like look at the microfiber guy, some of the detailing stuff. I never paid attention to any of that before.
Yeah.
So, there's some other things I want to look at there that I'm kind of excited to look at. I just hope that some of the vendors really come out. I know Vegas is a tough trip, but I think the industry needs it. I think it's a weird hail year. There were a bunch of events last year that we couldn't go to, that we did this.
The good thing is that all the hell guys are in Texas, so that's not too far away from Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Flights from Houston or Dallas to Vegas, they will pay you. I'm not sure.
$700 and some bucks to fly from Baltimore.
Oh, wow.
They're making their money back from last year.
Man.
It's okay. But me and my buddy Shane.
You bringing Shane?
Oh yeah, Shane's coming.
Shane's got to hang out with Zach. I'm pushing Zach hard to go.
Shane's doing really, really well, man. I mean, he's 2 months in a row. He's made a commission check, and he's right now he's like two or three full days by himself. But he's in it to win it now. Now he's got the feel of it, and he feels more comfortable, and I'm pushing him to accounts, and the accounts are comfortable with him. You know what I mean? That was one thing that he's been with me so long that they already have a relationship with him. So they know if I'm sending him on that dent that it'll be right when he leaves. And that's a huge thing, because when you go into these accounts and you're nervous, you're scared.
I've been telling I had to tell my account yesterday that, look, I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks. Zach will take care of you. And, I'm super proud of that kid. Like, he's been with me maybe almost a year now, not even a full year. And, we've gone to a couple workshops and done a couple different things, and he's got
Linda in the house.
He's got to train with some really good techs, and I don't know. It's definitely not me, because I am the worst trainer. I'm like, yeah, just you gotta push up the lows and pound down the highs. What's wrong?
Then you look at him and say, just use my tabs. Just use my tabs. But anyway, I'm going to say this again because we're getting close to the end of the show. You got to share. Free glue. Free glue. I mean, what else can we say?
What is it, Ryan? You got to share the show. You got to share.
The show Vegas. And share MT Vegas Facebook. Get it sharing. Get the free glue. You'll have some other goodies. But I'm excited. I've got a really good lineup coming this month, so I'm excited. A lot of new stuff coming. Some new products coming. We got some really good guests. I'm excited. Not for me. I'm not creative.
Yeah,
I got way too much. I got way too much going on to worry about a dental right now. So, I'm pounding 10 piles of crap in a 2-pound bag right now. So we're figuring it out. But yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for Shane to be back. He's been out of town. He's been up in Boston for a week.
Boston. Oh yeah. Are you talking about that situation?
No.
Okay.
That's still quiet. Still quiet.
You got to do an interview back to you, right? Like interview you and what's going on in your business.
That's what we're going to do. That's the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, Boyette says, tell us the rules, Ryan. So Boyette, the rules are share the show and put a link to Mobile Tech Expo. I think it is. Let's see. It's mobiletechexpo.com. Just put a link in there so everybody can go to the Mobile Tech Expo site and see it. You know, if you want to be real ambitious, put the link mobiletechexpo.com/Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So Shane just commented in here and he goes, I don't want to come back to Maryland. I'm just saying. So I want to show you guys this picture. Okay. I'm out here. Okay. They've been away. They're doing some little bit of training and they train from 9 to 4. I'm working from 6 to 7, 8 o'clock at night. And tonight he says, man, I can't wait till you get, let me turn down the brightness here. He says, man, I can't wait till you get this credit card bill. Right? Look at this guy. These guys are eating better than me. Wow. Like, what are you at, a 5-star restaurant?
Yeah, I hope they invited John Scotto.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing to me? So, bro, all I can say is I hope you're ready. Because this week is going to be this week.
We eating good.
Oh, man. So they have all week.
Man. Oh, that dude.
They keep sending me pictures, and I look at Ash, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like I'm over here eating a TV dinner with crackers. And these guys are eating in 5-star restaurants. You know, jeez. But hey, it's all good. It's all good luck. You know, it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited.
He's gonna come back ready.
He'll be round just like me. It'll be great. Yeah, dude, you got to do that. I'm telling you, you're gonna get asked for PB&J and a hug. You'll be fine.
We'll see what the accommodations will allow. I don't think I can just walk into a casino with 10 loaves of bread and jar of peanut butter.
Why not? Are they gonna stop you?
I think they will.
Man.
I don't think they will.
You're John.
It's COVID times, man. Put a mask on and get money.
That's what I'll say to them when they're kicking me out. But I'm John Vidine.
I got these badass tabs.
By the way, let me tell you.
Oh, dude, I'm cramping up over here. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
so we got 5 shares so far, so we're doing good. But, we're going to let this run. I'm going to let this run until next week.
Ooh.
So we're going to let the shares run until next week. We'll unveil the winner the beginning of the show next week.
Okay.
Now, I'm excited, dude. I'm ready for MTE like no other. For one, I don't know. We always have fun. John was at my shop and he's like, "You're gonna put me on a dent?" No. Where's my tools at? I don't see the Reapers in your bag. I'm like, that's because they're all at the shop. I fixed the real dents at the shop. I'm fixing the little dents at the mobile.
Yeah. Well, we did get to try these out at when I was there. That was still prototype land, and the Reaper picks available at Anson. I'm telling you.
So I'm going to tell you something. We did a Pacifica, Chrysler Pacifica, the new one, quarter. It has like that square rectangle plug in the quarter by the taillight, and I popped that thing out, and the dent was all the way at the bumper. But your Reaper rod was too far of a kick. And that little thing, man, I used both sides of it, push soft with the rounded edge, and then sharp with the other side.
Yeah. It's golden quarter panels. I mean, obviously I'm biased, but it's golden. It's golden quarters. And, if you drill and you got that quarter panel body line dent,
want to challenge it?
Yeah, well, that too, yeah. But yeah, anytime. It's a no-brainer. I like it a lot. So
I gotta buy some plugs at MTE.
Oh no, you order those online. They come in a discreet package. They're like adult toys. You don't want people.
Well, Vidine, I'm glad we could get a little real with your tabs, and they don't suck, and it's not because you're just here. They just Manny's got to get some and try some.
I do like them. Obviously, I'm biased, and I have been talking to people, and if you have a durability issue, reach out to me. I wanna understand it as best I can, and I want to make it the best freaking tab I can make. So if you're having a durability issue, I want to know about it. And if I ask you what kind of slide hammer you're using, or mini lifter, or glue, or weather conditions, all of it. But I'm still interested to find out what glue does it work best with. Not saying that it doesn't work with any, but
it's pulling terrible with the pink. Terrible with the pink, and really, really good with green, cactus green. It pulls like a freight train.
All right.
And the glue tracks. The glue tracks has really been pulling really good lately. So right now I'm running some hog glue, and I'm not a fan of hog glue. John, you said
with that tap weld, it pulls really good, right?
Yeah, I like tab weld. I like burrow green, and and when I was in Houston, the hog glue was amazing. And
it's so crazy how temperature and environment makes a difference, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's everything with the glue. I believe that. I mean, I've seen it myself, and that's just I think that's huge. So
well, brother, I appreciate you coming on. I wanted to get some more information about these tabs out there to these guys, and you have a fantastic.
Ray Gonzalez says root beer. Sorry, you're trying to do a clean. Get John out of here, and I'm reading comments. But I've heard a lot of good things about root beer glue too. So,
root beer is too brittle for me.
I think that's a weather thing. Ray's out of Vegas, so
yeah. Well, looks like Manny's gonna have to use some root beer and some Reaper tabs to win this competition.
Ooh, daddy!
So we're doing a lot of challenges tonight. I mean, it's getting real in here.
Yeah. I've heard good things about these tabs. I might just consider ordering them now, John. Just kidding. I had not ordered them. I have not tried them. I think I'm probably one of the only dent guys that have not tried your tabs, but
you're delayed.
Right. I'll hang out backstage. We'll talk more later. But Mo says it's a weather thing. But yeah, all right. Just get me out of here. It's over. It's over. I appreciate you having me on. It was tons of fun. Anybody questions on the tabs, hit me up. I like talking to dent guys. So just holler at me. We'll figure it out. And if you got questions, I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. So good luck with that.
Giving Ryan a hug.
Oh, should we hug? We hug it out? I'm just going to hug my laptop. All right, Ryan.
You have a fantastic trip to wherever you're going, doing some hail, and be safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to advertise that, so I'm going to keep it quiet, but I'll be somewhere in the United States pushing hail for the next few weeks. Well, so I'm excited about that.
Make some money.
Best wishes to you, brother. Stay safe.
Yeah. Pleasure all mine. I mean, my goal is just to have a shop like you two gods, and hopefully that'll be a good little down payment. So.
All right, brother. Bring that PB&J. Get it ready. Is Sally coming?
Sally is definitely coming to Vegas.
Yes.
And
better start stocking up, son.
Stocking up on what?
PB&J.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say some hugs.
I'm not gonna bring it on the plane with me. It's gonna be all. The bread will be all smashed in my luggage.
I thought you were gonna say before you know it, everyone's eating PB&J in the airplane.
You can't even eat peanuts on the airplane. They'll be like, "Oh, there's an allergy problem."
I could already imagine it in the news. Guy in an airplane shared PB&J sandwiches with everyone on board.
And they were all shaped like hexagons.
Dude, if I can find some hexagon bread,
Hey,
yeah.
I got hexagon. It cuts the crust off of them.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, snap. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
And
We have to go with grape. We have to go with grape jelly. I mean,
Oh,
I
100%.
prefer strawberry. But
Oh, now we're getting you off the show. Now you done ruined it.
Wait. You could already imagine that plane from Baltimore, a guy in an airplane from Baltimore giving hugs to everyone in the airplane. He's been considered a hugger.
I'm doing some hug shirts. We're doing it.
Love you guys, man.
John, have a great night. I'll see you later, buddy.
See you, John.
Take it easy, brother.
Be safe, brother.
Man, this show tonight. If people aren't watching this tonight, man, they're missing out.
Oh man.
Because it was a good one tonight. Some good information. Free glue. You guys got to share it. Free glue, MTE, Dent
Seriously, that's a
Digest,
lot of glue to give out away.
RPS, and some other good stuff. There'll be some other goodies in there. It is what it is. Free glue.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for. I want to see you two battle it in the trials. I'm excited for that. You know, I'm
We
excited.
gotta bring some napkins for Alex, man, because in case you don't get called to win an award, someone gotta hold them and give them some tissue.
Jeez.
In case he gets emotional, in case he starts just like, just give them a hug. That's where you come in, Ryan.
I gave you a hug last time we won.
Yeah.
Right off the stage.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be a great show. So guys, buy your tickets.
It's not going to stay open forever, that's for sure. So
MT Vegas is just around the corner, and book your hotel too. And if you're gonna drive or flight, book it now.
Free
And
hugs.
if you think
Free
you
hugs.
got what it takes, the Dent Trials, there's still a lot of spots available. So go under, register, pick your time, and you're good, man. You're gonna have a great time. Promise you.
Free hugs.
And free hugs too.
So we're leaving it. Thank you guys for watching tonight.
Oh man.
We're going to let it go. Keep sharing this, whatever groups or whatever you can do. Keep it going. Free glue. We'll announce it next week. I'm going to let Manny pick them. And
Okay.
we'll talk next week. Keep it real.
You guys be
Enjoy
safe.
your evening.
See you guys.
Free hugs. Bye-bye.